Gamecast, episode number 277, a weekly podcast created by gamers and streamers that like to discuss the latest gaming topics from the previous week. We stream a new episode every week and release it on all podcast services, so do us a favor and show us some love by liking, following, or commenting on our Twitch page, twitch.tv/CFG Games, or on our YouTube at the CFG, or go to our main website, confreaksgeeks.com, to not miss an episode. I am Mr. CFG Games himself, Davis Green, and with me today, I got my 3 awesome co-hosts. I got Pop in the second seat. What is going on, Pop? How you doing?
Doing good. It's Sunday, and I feel like I have a lot to do in the next couple of days. I'm getting my passport on Tuesday, so I don't have to worry about the real ID situation. It's impossible to get an appointment for one.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd rather not go through the hassle. Yeah.
Wait, for real ID or for the passport?
Real ID.
Oh, for real? Is that just your driver's license?
Yeah, but if I go and renew that, I still have to wait because some other people haven't renewed their driver's license. Like,
yeah, that's true.
It's impossible. And then there's like a worker shortage here or whatever. So like, better. Yeah, it's just terrible.
You know what's funny? Okay, so like, long story short, like, so my license expired back in March, and then I was trying to go. I went to the DMV, and then I asked if I could do it. They said that they only do reservations, and the next time they were able to do the reservation was 5 months from the time I did that. So
that's
I was like,
insane.
So I was like, so what are you telling me? You tell me I can't drive, I can't ride in my thing. I have to drive with an expired license, and then they're like saying, well, unfortunately, yeah. So I was like, okay, fine, because I'm not going to do any of the extra stuff. They said that or go to the next town over and see if they have a better availability. And I'm like, I'm not doing all that for a driver's license. I'm just going to ride dirty for a bit. So
I love people admitting to breaking the law, you know. On
the you know what? If they were serious about it, then they should not have given me in that situation to do it. So that's all I'm saying. So fuck it.
They're about to get an anonymous tip. Unless I get an anonymous tip.
It's too late.
You know what I mean?
It's too late because I got it shows,
I gotta do my duty as a civilian here.
Yeah, you know what? Citizens arrest. You freaking narc. Anyways,
I'm gonna call up the MVA and be like, yeah, you got his address. Here you go. It's a recording of him admitting to it.
Yeah. I was like, okay, fair enough. But hey, Pop.
Fair enough.
What's up?
How was well, first off, how was Sonic Worlds, the beta? How was it for you?
It was a ton of fun. I don't want to spoil too much because that's one of the topics for today, but I'm evolving a bit. So I'm still going to use Cream in the monster truck because that's the meme and that's just going to be monster truck. But Extreme Gear is pretty cracked right now unless they like listen to people whine about it and then they nerf it. They didn't nerf the power cars, which is why I'm still using the monster truck. But if Extreme Gear stays the same, that'll be my secondary vehicle choice. Okay. It'll be Cream on a board.
That can go two ways. But you know what, Pop?
What?
You know the person who is going to be the next Marvel Snap champion someday?
You can't be talking about Smitty.
Well, oh snap! But I am. I'm not just talking about Smitty. I'm just talking about
motivation unlocked.
Yeah, but not just Smitty, but I'm also talking about the 5-star general of the itty bitty Smitty committee. I got Smitty in the third seat. What's going on, my dude?
Chilling. My body is still recovering from PAX West, which, to be honest, I can't believe that wasn't a topic for today. PAX West was awesome, like we talked about. So reconnected with those friends, made new friends. Got to speak with the devs and tried a bunch of different games. So it was fantastic. Seattle still super hilly, so I was proud of us for doing a lot of walking and whatnot. And just kind of getting back into the swing of things. My work schedule, like I was saying, has been absolutely bonkers. So I think it's going to kind of settle down here in the next couple weeks. So I'm just kind of head down, still kind of doing that stuff and whatnot. Playing some games on the side here. Obviously we got into the Marvel Token Fighting Souls beta. Played that a little bit yesterday. What else have I been playing? Be My Horde. I got into that beta, spoke with the devs there. I absolutely loved that game. Got some other games I need to try out as well. So, just kind of doing things, getting back into the swing of things. Football's back. fall's around the corner. That means it's birthday celebrations, spoopy time, and all that good shit. So
nice.
That's where we're at. Yeah.
Good deal, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Dude, PAX is just like, I am still working on PAX content. It's ridiculous, but it's insane. It's just like it never ends.
Well, I got the controller review, which I'm almost done with that. I will have that finished. Yeah. So it's just a lot. Like you said, it's just a lot of content, but totally worth it going through it and being able to get it out there and talk about the stuff and whatnot. So
yeah. I'm doing a video of all the, like right now I'm making a video for all the games that I played, and also like the best, some of the best underrated games, like indie games that were at the show. Hopefully I get that out by next week, but we'll see. But it's good to see, good to hear, dude. That's awesome. But we also have a special guest today. We've talked about him on the show multiple times in the past. He is a variety streamer and also just an awesome dude who does a lot of different kinds of things and a lot of different kinds of stuff for the community and for the individuals out there in the community. I'd like to welcome Troll Gaming live to the show. How are you doing, Troll? Welcome to the CFG Gamecast. What's going on with you?
Yeah, I almost clocked down when Smitty said token instead of token. You know, they're gonna talk about a game. Can you call the name properly?
Oh, you know look at that! That's a troll advice right there.
You know,
did you ever crash out whenever you heard someone call Ghost of Yotai?
Yes, please. Don't call it Yotai, please. It's Yotai, okay? Man.
Oh,
and
God.
Pop making me hungry. She's just talking about, cream. Like, I ain't had dinner
Hey,
yet.
at least I didn't mention cheese, the chow.
Oh,
you know what? You're right. But I'm doing all right. Just, enjoying this, the gaming environment. There's been a lot of good, It's been a negative news year, and there's been a lot of games coming out that I've been interested in trying. I've been play testing a whole bunch of games that I think are potential to be, not the next Fortnite killer, because everybody does that. I don't expect these devs to go on stage and say this will kill Call of Duty, like some other people.
No, we'll call it what it is. Splitgate 2, man. No, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's been great. Currently, I'm waiting for King of Meat. Meattown Beatdown. Got to play that at Summer Games Fest. And
what was that? What is that one? I didn't hear about that one.
So it's like a create your own dungeon type game where you create these. It's kind of like Mario Maker, but it's 3D. So everybody can create their little maps, different power ups, different items, different weapons, and you just go in and try to complete it. It's pretty cool. They have a Discord. They've had people play testing and like creating maps and stuff like for a while now, and it's Amazon Game Studio, small team, and so been waiting on that and all the other games coming out. So
that's good. You know what's actually kind of funny is like they're actually seem like Amazon starting to go kind of small, because you remember when they first went out the gate with what's it called, Lost Ark and what's the name of the other? Huh?
Was it Crucible?
No, well, the Crucible is the game that everyone wants to forget about. That was the game.
All right, can you not say that next to me? Okay, I have too many hours in Crucible. Okay, I was a tester for Crucible for years. Okay, I lived in that Discord every day. Okay?
That game was so disappointingly bad. Like, I mean, like when it came out, yeah. That was the Concord of its time, essentially. So like,
listen,
it was.
It brought a whole bunch of great people together. I'm just saying.
Yeah, the community was good, but it was just that it just didn't click, man. It just didn't click. It bombed. But then that's a
hard genre. That is a hard genre.
Yeah, I remember they were going hard with these big AAA level of studios, but then all of a sudden, they kind of dialed it back quite a bit, And now, besides what I forgot the name of the MMO, Lost Ark. No, not Lost Ark.
New World.
New World, thank you. Yeah, New World.
New World. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. I'm glad to see that they haven't haven't given up on it. So that's awesome. But as for me, man, like it's been like I said, I've been just busy just getting all the stuff from PAX and trying to get it all lined up. Like freaking Vin, the third person here on CFG has already done 4 articles on like all the interviews and stuff, and I'm just like, Jesus,
holy moly,
yeah, it's insane. And I'm just like, wow, I need to catch up. But
I'm behind. I went to Anime NYC. I've still got to catch up.
Oh, you still with the Anime NYC? Jesus, dude, that's
I'm
crazy.
Catching up on that plus PAX.
Yeah, so
and
I
New York Comic Con is coming.
You're going to NYCC too?
I'm going to New York Comic Con too, so I gotta catch up on all the content.
That's a nightmare. Just too much busyness. But what was cool, like so get this. Okay, so Smitty, like he said, he was doing a review for Victrix, the Victrix controller that was coming out, the Pro controller that's coming out for the Xbox. We got it at Evo for the Xbox, but then they were going to mail out one for the PlayStation one. It was going to be sent to me, so I'll be able to do a review for that. But unfortunately they ran out. I had to wait a month, and they said, "Hey, good news, you're going to be delivering it on Friday this week." I was like, "Awesome!" So Friday comes, they said it was delivered. Go outside, nothing there, and I'm like, "Okay." So let me contact FedEx. FedEx says like, "Oh no, it was delivered. It was signed by this one person," and it showed the confirmation. And I was like, "This is not me. This is the wrong location." So where's my package? So they were like, "Oh, we got to investigate." I'm like, investigate what? You got the name, you got the location. It's clearly wrong. So I was assuming this was lost in the mail, but this morning it just magically appeared on my front door. So I was just I'm
what?
Yeah. So either the guy just did it, but yeah. So I just finally got it. I'm going to mess around with it. Yeah, going to mess around with it to do full videos of it. Yeah. So
there's still time to rob you.
I have the previous version of that controller.
Oh yeah, see, that's I want to know the differences of it, but no, I can't wait to mess around with it. And then I also was like clearing out when I was unpacking my stuff, because I just finally unpacked from PAX like 2 days ago. I forgot that this is the wildest one. So look at this bag that they gave me for this game of like a cat bag, and I'm like, where the hell did I play this? It was from this game called Project, I believe it was called like Project Alpha or something. And then I'm like,
Adam?
Or Adam, yeah, Project Adam.
Project Adam, you played it? I didn't get a chance to play it.
Yeah, I played it. It was actually pretty fun. It was good, but I was like, dear Lord, that was probably the wildest thing. Like, you will never pick that up, or anyone's gonna use this bag for anything. But we'll see. But no, I had the time of my life over at PAX. I like had great interactions with people and folks and stuff, and have some plans and stuff for the near future because of it. So this is going to be cool. And was going to play some Tokon, but didn't get into the beta, which is fine. But now I'm just getting hyped for Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra that comes out this Wednesday. Yeah. Can't wait for that.
I had no idea.
Is that the MOBA?
Yeah, the MOBA. The MOBA's coming out this Wednesday.
Dude, that's fun. It's fun. And I'm not a MOBA guy.
Yeah, you are. You played what's it called? What's it called? That epic game one that you really liked. Paragon.
Yeah. And then they killed Paragon.
But was that the only MOBA you played?
Yes.
Not Heroes of the Storm or... Oh, okay. Well, anyway.
I tried a little bit of it. I'm not really a MOBA guy. I don't have the patience for it.
It's okay. You can join me on Deadlock. Join me on Deadlock.
I've tried Deadlock. I'm terrible at it.
Wow.
Again, the patience thing. You got to be patient. You got to kill the minions and start building up and like doing things. And like, I want to go in and be like, I'm like, it didn't work that way.
It's like screw parties. I'm just all on my own. I'm an army of one.
No, I am not. I have to really lock in to play those games.
Yeah, so Snake Eyes basically said it pretty perfectly right there in itself. So, anyways, I know y'all don't want to be talking about hear me talk about the games I'm going to be playing the rest of this week. So we're going to talk about the games that we played last week. So let's go through the normal rigmarole that we like to do each and every week. So each of us chooses a topic of discussion in the world of video games. The topic would or could be a game itself or something that happened in the gaming industry, and we do not want to talk about it amongst ourselves. We want you, the listeners and viewers on Twitch and on YouTube, to be a part of the conversation as always. So if there's something that you're wanting to chime in about whatever we talk about, by all means, just type it inside the chat and we will go from there. So Today, I am wanting to talk about a game that I was actually a little bit hyped about because one of the studios, very underrated studio called IO Interactive. They are the creators of Hitman, Hitman Assassins, and the World of Assassins. They got the IP for 007. They showed a small sneak peek of it at the Summer Game Fest, and I was like, okay, this gives me Uncharted vibes. But then recently this week they released a 30-minute trailer. Well, they called it an hour, but really it was like 30 to 45 minutes of what you can do in this game, and it was I'd have to say it's hitting the expectations that I was expecting for it. So basically, IOI Interactive got the rights to this. They are doing a meld of the 007 world, but it has the same kind of systems that you would remember from any of the Hitman universe. So there's different routes to get to the same destinations and things like that, but then it's more story driven than what the Hitman universe is. But there's so much stuff that you could do. One of the craziest things that I saw that really got to me was the way that you were fighting. I don't know if, I mean, it's safe to say everyone here has played Uncharted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have not.
God damn it, Smitty.
God dang it.
To be fair, I only played Uncharted 4 and I didn't finish it. So.
At least you played it. At least
the game.
At least you.
Smitty has not.
Give me something else. Give me something else. It can be comparable to something else. Give me something else.
Have you played Super Mario Brothers? Jesus. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's an action game. It's the closest, really, to be honest, is Uncharted. He even looks like Nathan Drake in a way. But still, it's just So the way that the battle system was in Uncharted, which was throwing kind of clean and fluid, but at the same time, it was like you could do things like throw the weapon at them as a weapon, like throw the gun if it's empty at the person. You could shoot the canisters down and it causes a trail of fire that can cause another explosion like underneath the car and stuff, which I have never seen that done consistently. And this is a demo, so to be fair, I don't you may want to take it as a grain of salt, but how everything and stuff is in this game. Let me see if I can skip ahead a little bit to more of an action scene. Then I was like, oh my God, dude, this is going to be a fun game to play. There we go.
It already looks better than Mind's Eye.
We weren't ranking this up. You know what? It doesn't count because Troll is a guest.
Yeah, Troll is a guest. We didn't do it. We didn't do it this time. We always do.
It always comes up.
Yeah, it's freaking crazy. Yeah, every episode somehow it comes in some sort of weird way. So, but it happens.
Game.
Yeah,
it's 276. There was no reason for it to come in, but somehow Davis worked it in.
We did, and it made sense. So there you go. It made sense. But anyways, yeah. So the game looks like it's going to be like how it looks right now. It looks like it's a day one for me. Like that's how hyped I am about it, and you already know how frugal I am. So, yeah, it's so I kind of want to get y'all's take. Is like, have y'all heard anything about it? If y'all watched it, or like, what do you think about 007 First Light?
I guess I'll take the ball here. I'm pretty convinced. I'm probably gonna play 5 minutes of this game, but it looks amazing. I'm a backyard bandit, backlog bandit. These games, but no, it looks cool. I'm interested to see. Me, I love customization, so I really want to see what it is because the customization in terms of appearance and also play style. Because these type of games, I think they thrive on when you get able to play different ways, not just like narrative story wise, but just abilities and guns and builds, and we'll see. I need to see more. I watched like half of the trailer, the back half, and I need to see more.
Okay, fair enough. But what about you, Pop or Smitty?
I'm a little bit on the needing to see. I'm more so interested with the narrative. Like I really want to know if this is going to be like one of those choice-based games, because that will be the deciding factor. Like I'm going to get the game probably not day one. but I still want to play the game. But I don't know if it's going to be one of those where I end up making a YouTube video about it, where I make all these terrible choices and stress out anybody who's watching the video on purpose, or if it's going to be one of those things that I play in the background just to chill and talk about with my brother, like I do with some other games.
Like you would do the bad choices just to troll the game. Is that
Absolutely.
how you normally would? That's hilarious.
Yes.
Oh
Okay,
no,
that was smooth.
that was pretty.
And
smooth.
you just literally,
that
I
was
saw it
smooth.
too. I saw it too.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
Like,
crazy.
the thing that's standing out the most to me is the dynamic mechanics within the gameplay that I'm seeing.
Mhm.
If it's like, and I get it, it's a demo, but if it's really as dynamic as this throughout the game, like, this could be game of the year, man. Like,
Absolutely.
Again, the story is gonna play a huge part in that as well, and I think it's important because, like, I don't know about you guys, the last Bond that I watched was probably, like you said, like GoldenEye. The last one that I watched was Pierce Brosnan.
Oh,
I didn't even
wow.
watch the other dude, Daniel Craig.
Oh, wow.
I know I saw the promotions and stuff like that. I just never got around to watching them.
You should
Was
watch
that
it.
Not for any
GTA type
particular
flash?
reason.
See what?
Huh?
You know when you die in GTA and you get that little flash? When he threw him off I saw that little white flash.
He did. I did.
It looked like they took that off of GTA. Okay, I'm just saying.
No, it definitely. No, I totally agree. But no, like. Okay, so this is what I'm. This is how I'm going to judge it. Is it going to be? I don't know. Game of the year is a little bit of a stretch for it. I will say, but I will say this: that if you liked Hitman, I don't know if anyone played World of Assassins or any of the Hitman, like Hitman 3 or any of the most recent ones.
I played like 10 minutes.
You did play like 10 minutes of it. Okay, so I mean, Hitman really was good, but it was like the system of it wasn't like you weren't doing it for the story. It was just the scenarios of you trying to get your targets is what it was. Now, if you focus, if you have that system and you're focusing in on a story that you actually care about, then I think that's the recipe that they have here.
Right,
like they actually have a recipe of like, oh, this is it matters of what you're doing or how you're doing it and stuff. But then
that.
and then also the like the mentality of like the journey to get to your destination. Like there's different multiple ways. So like wow, what's crazy right now is happening in this is insane. This is just the battle sequences itself, but like there's a scene inside the demo that they showed was of him trying to infiltrate a spot, even though he already infiltrated the spot, he couldn't get past these specific guards. There's multiple ways to get to that point, but then excuse me, but then he could eavesdrop with the NPC to say, oh, okay, he's part of the camera crew to get backstage access, and he needs to go find the camera, or you could just like bully your way in if you don't really want to do it that way. There's so many different kinds of aspects. It's like so many chances and opportunities. Freaking great. And I mean, I am totally like down. This is the kind of story thing I like. I like story. I like plot, gameplay. It definitely is up my alley, and I'm really hyped for this. So
well, let me ask you guys though, how much do you guys think the 007 IP resonates with today's audience? I know for some of us older millennial and beyond that, for sure it was part of something that we grew up with, and it being a big deal, finding out who the new Pierce or who the new James Bond,
the new Pierce Brosnan. It's the new Pierce Brosnan, everybody.
I love what's his name, Sean Connery, but Pierce Brosnan will always be James Bond for me.
Daniel Craig is now Pierce Brosnan in the new James Bond movies.
How much do you think, what I mean? Like people are gonna, we know, and from a technical aspect, IO Interactive, they do good work. So how much do you think this is going to resonate? Are people going to get super hyped about this, or is this kind of going to be something that kind of flies under the radar of a lot of people?
You know what? I'm sorry. Go for it, Pop.
I was going to say, as millennials, we build up a lot of hype around a lot of things. And that's what draws the attention to certain products. Like, take the Sonic movies, for example, because so many millennials grew up with Sonic and were excited for the movies to see how it was. Now, like, their kids, their nieces, nephews, you name it, just anybody younger than them is now like a fan of the series. We have younger fans of the series. I think if our generation brings enough hype to it, it'll gain enough interest. Now, will it bring, overall hype? No. But I think there will be enough hype around it for some new people to kind of join the fold and like 007.
Do you know what's actually got? I agree with it. At the same time, I don't know if it, to be honest with you, I don't know if it would really matter in a way, because like how 007 worked even in games back during our time when we were growing up. Like GoldenEye literally came out of nowhere. We didn't even have any idea that game was coming out. And then and the reason why it was so good was because it was legendary, because it was something that we've never seen before. It was like the gameplay and everything was just great. We didn't care if it was a Bond thing until because we didn't care who James Bond was during that time, even though they revamped it. Like,
I mean, we watched the movie. The movie came out around when the game did.
Yeah, the movie came out.
Did it come out the same time though? I don't remember. Someone can check that out for me.
Yeah,
but
no, they did. His face, Pierce Brosnan's face there's a version of that at least where his face is somewhere on the marketing.
Yeah, but like I don't think that it was the marketing of Bond that sold it though. It was the fact that
that's true.
It was the first person shooter that was doing something completely different than what we've seen at that time. And I think
that's what got me into James Bond.
Exactly.
Was GoldenEye.
Exactly. And then you got interested into the IP after you played the game. And I think this could essentially be the same way, but the only difference is that I don't think, when was the last James Bond movie? Like, it's been a while. So
yeah, it's been a little bit.
Yeah, so I don't like, for the IP itself, for us that know where James Bond is coming from, I don't think it would mean more to us, but I think for a random gamer, if it's just a good game, I don't think that it's going to hold any kind of water or a reason to it. Personally,
I think
the last James Bond film was 2021, and that was like lockdown era. So some people might have seen it, and the game might catch some people's eyes. Like, hey, I remember watching that movie back in the pandemic or something like that. But hey. True. It's in an interesting spot, that's for sure.
When it comes to anything 007, like y'all talking about GoldenEye, I never played it. Never watched any of the movies.
Yeah, because you were a child.
But I hear from other people like I was an arcade kid. Okay, I played fighting games.
Yeah.
All right.
All I've heard is great things about it, and so I think the word of mouth is powerful, like Pop said. And I think it's one of them games that like people are just gonna get because everyone's telling them, "Oh, oh man, like they got the 007 games are great. Oh, the movies, like I've always thought 007 was Mission Impossible till last year, because people are always just like, yeah, Mission Impossible, 007. So like the word of mouth is very powerful, and I just think like, people are already starting to generate that hype based off of expectations. Davis, when it comes to games that get that type of hype, I tend to tread lightly because we've been disappointed many a times before. So,
hey, when I have some sort of hype, you should take it to the bank because it's a Davis guarantee.
All right,
clip it.
I just hope my head loads in the second scene.
What's it called? I will say this though. For people who are fans of the Bond series, there is a collector's edition, which I think is crazy for the amount of money that they're charging for it. But it's basically a replica of the Golden Gun, replica of it with like the 6 bullets and then the Golden Gun itself. So it cost $300 for the collector's edition of it. So I was like, my God, way too much for it. Yeah, exactly.
For those of us that are fans of the game, what if I wanted to try experience for the first time?
What do you mean? Like what do you mean? Like the game or
edition? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some people collectors are with the physical editions. They just either want all or nothing. They just they'll get. Yeah. They'll dish out that extra, like, oh, it costs $200 something for this one for this freaking collector's edition. Even if you may not even know the IP, let's do it.
That's me. I bought Kingdom Hearts 3 and I never played any of them.
I'm screaming. Who's handling the collector's edition for?
It's not limited run. I know that. It's okay if that's what you're worried about, but no, it's not.
That's what I was. I'm like,
yeah, no, it's not limited run. They're releasing it the same day as the game comes out.
If you want objective, like me, I'm like, oh, did you play this? Nope. Raw dog, everything.
Here's a question for you: why did you buy the collector's edition even though you never played any of the other ones?
The word of mouth is very powerful.
Was it FOMO or what? What was it?
The word of mouth is very powerful.
Oh, they screwed you over. That's what they did.
Here's what I've got to do. The next time I want a collector's edition, I'm gonna tell Troll about it because he's not gonna play the game, and then I'm gonna pay him for the collector's edition that he bought, and then I'll own the collector's edition. So he's not he never lost any money.
Were you pissed? Were you legitimately pissed about that? I'm just wondering. No, you were cool?
Like I said, I got my money back. I just sold it to someone. But people always, like I said, I was an arcade kid, so there are a lot of games I just didn't play growing up. So yeah, I'm trying to do my little catch up. Trying to do my catch up. And there's a lot of games, and everyone's making reboots and remakes now. Like I've never played Resident Evil.
I just watched a YouTube video.
Exactly.
I just watch it. I've never played the games. I just watch.
You know what's funny? So like one of my fondest memories of playing Resident Evil was when I was playing with my brother, and Resident Evil 2. And there's a part, spoilers, I know it's been 30 years, but still spoilers. There's a part where like the police officer who was bitten becomes a zombie, right? My brother's never seen zombies before because he was like, how old he was very young when it happened. So, but we let him play. So he was playing, and he had and it was so fun. Like he just he sees the cutscene of him turning into a zombie, and now it's going after him, and he screams like the highest pitched girl's voice, high pitched yell I've ever seen. But then he shoots him while he's doing it, and he's crying while all this is happening, and then we couldn't stop laughing. Like the dude gets cut in half literally, and he's still going after him, and I was just like, we couldn't deal our composure. But I was just like, thanks, Resident Evil.
Wow.
Really, really funny. I just love it. My brother doesn't play video games because of that game. That's freaking hilarious about. Yeah,
that's actually funny.
He got traumatized by it. I mean, now we can laugh about it, but back then, no, it really was something that he could not handle.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, he was like 10 too. He wasn't like super young. He was like, I was surprised. Yeah, it was really weird. But anyways.
He said it was really
now you
weird.
have me, a hardcore gamer who cried trying to play Sonic Spinball at the grand age of 2 years old and couldn't figure out how her mom was getting past levels. But I'm still gaming. That was a very traumatic experience.
Sonic Spinball. I hated Sonic Spinball for the longest of time because I still kind of do. I wasn't a big fan of it. But I
don't want to. It's the one Sonic game I haven't gone back to touch, and you can't pay me to do it because I'm not trying to unlock those memories.
You sure about that?
I'm positive.
What if Troll gives you a collector's edition of Sonic Spinball?
Please don't.
let me hit on some context.
Yes, there you go.
Not the context. Listen, if the dime is pretty enough, I'll consider it. But as of right now, not even 1,000 subs on Twitch can make me do it.
Wow, no joke. Okay, fair enough. Okay, well that's cool.
It was a very traumatizing experience.
Yeah, well, but like I said, so this is the one thing I forgot to mention. Game comes out March 27, 2026. Put it
it's gonna flop.
Yeah.
A street date.
Yeah, if it comes out on the 27th, they're also known for delays. So I'm not.
Yeah, they should delay it to 2027.
Yeah, they're going to delay. I feel like it's going to be a delay. I mean, that's how they are. That's how they, and that's fine. You know what? I'm perfectly fine with delays, to be honest.
If it comes out in March, I wouldn't be able to get it day one anyway, because it's probably the window for when Neo 3 is going to come out, because that's typically when Koei Tecmo typically drops games in March with their shadow drop. They have shadow drops in January and the main titles in March. If you're listening to this, please don't change it. Keep it the same. I've been saving my money.
Hey, listen, they can change the day, do whatever. Anything from May to the end of the year is GTA 6. So you got 4 months.
Not only that though, too, you want to stay. You either want to stay the hell.
Not coming out next year.
We don't even know, but then again, we don't even like. You want to be at least 2 to 3 months out before GTA comes out. This is kind of like what everyone was worried about when Silksong came out. Just like this is a mini GTA. What we just experienced with Silksong, with all these different kinds of developers just said, you know what, we're going to push out to like October and November and stuff. We'll just let them deal all this stuff. I was like, wow, okay, I've never seen that before, but that's awesome that they recognized.
They're like, nope.
Their jobs
I don't
are
want
on the
developers
line.
to feel like they can't
true.
drop games though, because I'm telling y'all, if we don't get the Jet Set Radio and the Crazy Taxi reboot next year because of GTA 6, I'm coming for GTA players.
No.
Man, you talking about that? We never got Scalebound. Like, come on.
No one wants Scalebound anymore, man.
We just got Shinobi back. Let us have this.
I wanted Scalebound.
Oh, Scalebound. Scalebound is dude, just let it go, okay? Scalebound, just let it go. Not gonna happen.
Also, with Scalebound, you need to talk to Nintendo because I think Platinum Games is under them.
No, it's not. Platinum is their own company.
Oh, they're their own thing now.
Yeah, they've always been. They've contracted it. They've always contracted in with developers, but they've always been their own.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so but,
I guess with the Bayonetta game, game being on Nintendo, I was like, oh, did Nintendo just like buy the property? But
no, I think with that one was weird because isn't Bayonetta Sega? Then they bought the exclusivity through Sega for number 3, which was really weird, and then they put money in on that development.
Bayonetta, the first one is the only one that's under Sega. They gave the IP to Platinum after that. Okay, I see. Yeah. Oh no, or Platinum did make it, but Sega published it. They didn't, but they didn't. Yeah. Okay, so that's what it was. Okay, cool. There you go. More you know. All right, Pop, what are you bringing to the table? The Sonic Racing Crossworlds had their open network test last week. You can also call it the open beta. But what I found particularly surprising is that if you go on Steam and look at the different stats for games, it's pretty high up there for pre-orders. The network test, this time we were able to invite friends to play along, but they did let us know a couple of things. For example, you can have custom lobbies with up to 12 players. Which is huge considering Team Sonic Racing, we only had like
6.
9.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, only had like 9. I think you could do 12, but the servers would kind of crash right after that. What I enjoy, this is my second time participating in the beta because I got into the closed beta earlier this year, back in February. They've made a lot of changes. I don't really like the gadget UI change. I kind of hope they go back to the other one back and kind of understand the new UI change because I have to think about accessibility here. And there are some people who are just, they need everything to guide them where they need to go. I don't know what else I could say about that. I'm having like withdrawals since the test ended and I really want to play the game again. So if you hear me pausing, it's just me thinking about, I'm probably just gonna not look at the video for now and just only have the chat open.
You want to know my opinion on the game?
Yeah.
It's an instant cop because it don't cost $80. You know what I mean?
You know what's funny? That's the one thing that I've been wondering about too. Like, was Mario Kart World really worth the 80? Like, when you really seriously think about it?
Because we're always talking about the worth with games, and this is not me speaking as someone who enjoys different Sega IPs, but this is me thinking about, pre-ordering the game and if I pre-order a game, I always think about what I'm going to get out of the pre-order. With it being $70, I'm getting the deluxe edition because I want the Sonic Prime stuff. But with this being a $70 price tag, not only are you getting a roster with 23 characters, you're getting free Sega IP DLC characters. The other DLC characters that you want are paid for. So if you cut the cost from all those, Sega IP DLC characters, the actual game itself, it probably would be like 50, maybe 60, and the remaining, whatever that brings it up to $70 is where the DLC characters and all the extra stages are going to come from. You have a great amount of stages.
You know,
and then you have 15 different crossworld stages, so you're technically playing on 39 different tracks in comparison to the 32 that comes with Mario Kart. I'm not trying to make a huge comparison here, but people always compare the two. People also say, oh, you know, it plays like Mario Kart. It doesn't, because the items in the game, newsflash, they come from other Sega IPs. The boxing glove comes from Super Monkey Ball. The Shuriken, Shinobi just came out with their reboot to continue the franchise with Art of Vengeance. It's so many different things that are in this game that makes it so uniquely Sonic and Sega that anyone who says it plays like Mario Kart has not played this game.
I think people
naturally
they
clearly did not play the beta.
That is true, and I kind of baited that response with the price point, because for me, I'm like, Mario Kart World definitely isn't worth $80, but for someone buying Mario Kart World, you know what you're getting. You're getting a Mario Kart game that you know is going to be supported for the next 6-7 years. Can we say the same about Sonic Cross Worlds now? We don't know. You know, so if you're going to ship out that money now, you know, how much content are you going to get over the next 5-6 years? Because, you know, Nintendo will support Mario Kart through and through. So even though it is a steep price, if that's the only game you're going to buy in your household, you know you're getting content for a long period of time.
You know, my issue is with that is that, like, I mean, you can't help but think if you threw money away, or if it was worth it to the level of $80. But the biggest thing I have with it is that with Mario Kart World, the process of what they've been going through, like what they're doing just to force you to play the way that they want you to play, is what I really don't appreciate when it comes to that kind of deal. Because, like, what made Mario Kart 8, was it 8? I don't remember. Is it 8, the previous one?
Yeah.
8 was the previous one. What made 8 so freaking great was the stuff that they were adding into something that was existing. I mean, the game came out, it's like over 10 years old, really, when you're talking about when it first initially came out. But like, they listened to every, like, they were like, okay, we're just going to do this for fun. We're going to add new tracks. We're going to add new characters. We're just going to subtly do all of this. But then in World, when they decided to say, we're going to get rid of most of the circular tracks, and which basically, I think they surprised when they did that. It opened up the fact that people like the circular tracks more than they anticipated, because most people like playing circular tracks so they could do crazy stunts and stuff like that, as opposed to the point A to point B, you know, the Grand Prix kind of stuff. And then when there was a way to get around that, to do the small amount of circular tracks that were in that game, and then they found a way to say, nope, you can't do it this way. You got to do it. You're going to have to do Grand Prix tracks. It rubs me a little way off on this, you know, like, it just kind of like, if they're going to force you to play the way that they want you to play, then what's the damn point at this level? So, like, I've never played Sonic, the Sonic Cross Worlds. I am planning on picking this one up, because it looks, every time when I see Pop playing this,
she looks good.
She looks like she's having a great time, and especially if you can play with 12 other people live to do that, I can only imagine this is going to be fun. And this bunny Cream is way too small for this goddamn truck. You have her.
You leave my monster truck agenda alone.
Yeah, I'm just like, my God, this is monstrous, too crazy. But yeah, but you know, it looks like a fun game. I'm waiting for it. The only thing I'm waiting for is a physical release. I was going to get it on. I'm still debating if I want to get it on Switch 2 or if I'm going to get it on PlayStation. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get it on Switch 2. It looks like it would be a good portable game to play on it. But yeah, so from what I've seen, I've seen nothing but really good things about it. And let me just skip a little bit.
And to add to the updates, didn't it take like years for Mario Kart 8 to get updates? I will say with Sonic teams in particular, with their games that do have DLCs, they have been pretty straightforward with how they do updates and how long. Like, we kind of have a roadmap now, because some doofus decided to leak most of the DLC that we were getting for the first season pass.
Thank you, whoever did that.
Yeah. No, not thank you. Wow.
Jesus.
But I will say, I don't know if y'all remember when Sonic Frontiers came out, and at the beginning of the following year after its release, we had gotten a roadmap for all the updates that were coming out. So we had the Sonic Birthday update that came out in Frontiers that was active in the game that you could toggle on and off, and then the character DLC updates that happened as well. Sonic Shadow Generations, they gave us a little roadmap for that when the DLC for that would drop. After the movie. But I will say with this, I will be very surprised if we don't see a roadmap for this by like January of next year. I'm pretty sure they have one because they tested a festival event. So it looks like they're going to have different events in the game as well. And I think they're starting to borrow from the disgruntled PSO fan base that is tired of not having enough content, or the drops being completely abysmal.
No,
and I hate to say that as an official creator, because I still have to get the new weapon and stuff, but I haven't had the time to, and I'm honestly tired of going through the same. I'll just buy it when I need it, and I'll have to wait to get the augment transfer pack. I have the money in the game. I'm rich.
It's starting to become a chore at this point if you want to earn it.
Yeah.
So I guess the bigger question for me: do you think this game be supported for 5 years?
I don't. Well,
absolutely.
I don't think it will.
I think it will.
You think it will?
For 5 years, yeah.
Smitty, what do you think?
You have the fourth Sonic movie coming out next year. They're going to add something movie related to the game to promote the game, and then there's also the reboots that are coming out.
How long was the last one supported though? Like, was the last one supported for a while? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the history of the older racing game. That's what I'm asking.
Team Sonic Racing didn't really have any DLC per se, but it did get some pretty regular updates over time. It kind of just fell off. It wasn't like the Transform, I can't remember the full name, but Transform was supported very well. I can't see this game not being supported for 5 years, especially when they literally, I don't know if y'all saw this, but it was, I don't want to say exposed, but they kind of announced that they had this new budget. Sega had a new budget that specifically dedicated for, what was it called? Online service games. And a lot of people thought it was specifically about Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis because that is an online service game. And I'm like, no, we have Sonic Racing Crossworlds that's coming out that's going to have online play. Jet Set Radio has been confirmed to have online play, and Crazy Taxi has also been confirmed for having online play. So this budget is more than likely going to be spread out across those games, including this one. So that's one of the reasons why I don't see this game not being supported for at least 5 years. If it goes beyond the 5 years, I'll be happy. But
you know what? I think it's also we got to worry about like if it sells. And what you think it's definitely how it looks. It looks like it's going to be good. It's going to be successful, right?
Those Steam pre-order stats are no joke.
It like I said, I'm because I'll just bring it up because me a lot of times when I buy games now too, especially these type of games, they're like, I'm not going to play them every single day, but if I drop it for a while and I pick it back up, I don't want it to be the same game.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, I definitely know what you mean.
Yeah. What about you, Smitty? We kind of know you've been a little bit quiet about it. What do you think?
I mean, for me, I'm personally not sold on it. There's a couple of things. It kind of reminds me of like a multiverses situation where they have high hopes for it, and they just kind of fizzle out on the things. To me personally, there's a reason why Mario Kart is $80. I know that's going to be around. I know they're going to do things like you're saying and whatnot to it. I don't know who's the developers behind this.
Sega.
It's Sega.
It's Sega. So I guess I don't know enough, at least in terms of like live service. Is this like a live service? Is this going to be a live service?
No.
No, it's not.
No, this is like a full-fledged game. It's a regular full-fledged kart racing game.
And you can play online?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can play online.
And what were you saying? You said it can support up to 12 players.
Online.
Yeah.
Like Like 12 players online, like at the same time. Like, I don't know what the limit
like
is.
If you
for
have
online.
if you have a custom lobby, it'll be 12 people in your lobby, including you.
Okay.
I think that's the same amount. Is that the same amount that it is for cart?
No,
I think it
I
is.
think yours is like 24.
It's 24. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
but
again,
this would be considered a live service game though, because in the network test they had the festival, which was the Joker. Of the event with Joker.
Yep. Right.
So they're going to have events throughout. So this is not going to be like Team Sonic Racing where it was just, it was put out there and it had updates every now and then. This is definitely going to have a new stream of content with different events. Yeah, they're treating this like PSO pretty much.
Okay.
But with with content to make people come back, unless PSO where people don't come back.
And you said that a roadmap is coming, or they have one already. What was the situation with that?
He's saying
they have the roadmap. We'll probably see a more detailed roadmap. Right now, we only know what DLC characters are coming. They've mentioned like different tracks and things that are also coming to the game, because you can't just have a Minecraft character in the game and not have a Minecraft track, right?
That is true.
But some things they have to keep a tight leash on, because I want to say it was the executive producer for this game that came out and said, I need y'all to stop leaking the game because y'all are going to ruin our relationship with our, the crossover partners and other IPs that are included, including Sega's other IPs that are also in the game. But this is not, Sonic's first rodeo with including other IPs in their game, and it's not Sega's first rodeo with they always you can play Yakuza 4, walk inside the store and see Sonic Adventure 2 promo stuff inside the store. So it's not their first time including their other IPs in their own game. But I am curious to see how it'll go with the Paramount IPs. I wasn't surprised to see a bunch of Paramount IPs since the Sonic movies are done by Paramount. It was kind of like a dead giveaway when I saw the Avatar and SpongeBob and whatnot.
Well, let's just hope for Dexter DLC. We'll be good.
I'm screaming.
I mean, my biggest concern again would just be that whole live service model. What's the frequency at which they make drops? Do they stick to that frequency at which they make drops? And again, it's the stuff, I guess, big enough to sustain it for people to keep coming back and playing. There's a lot of good games like we're talking about. You better give me, especially a sustainable game like this that needs that constant, they need players, they need, to generate that revenue to keep those servers going and whatnot. Is there going to be enough there for it to be sustainable, or is it going to be something that they end up walking away from? That would probably be my biggest concern in terms of this game. And it's not that there's anything wrong with the game or anything like that. It's just splitting time between good games and where people are putting their time at.
Yeah, I'm thinking about how the festivals will run, because that was a time. I mean, granted, it was during the network test, but I wonder how other timed events will be, what other perks you get from them, because that could determine where someone picks up this game and skips out on playing GTA 6 for a day, or if they play GTA 6 because they don't want to do that event. I don't see this game dying within a month like most people are, or who haven't played the beta yet are trying to predict. But I will say that
it's definitely not a month.
Some diehard Sonic
that.
fans who hate Sonic racing games have taken a liking to the game. So that should say a lot about how well this game is probably going to do, at least within the first couple of months. But they need to show us a roadmap soon.
You know what I think, Smitty? I think you need to, when there's an open beta of it, you need to play it yourself, because I know you're a kart racing fan.
I would try it. Yeah, no, dude, I would definitely try it. I am a huge kart fan. Yeah. So and I love, the fact that there's all kinds of IPs that they can pull from and stuff like that. That was one of the reasons why I enjoyed Multiversus. But that I feel like by the end of that experience, I felt hoodwinked and left the sour taste.
I can't say Sonic team themselves has been on a very strong momentum with the delivering and backing up what they say. Because I know recently Kishimoto said something when someone mentioned like Mario Kart, and it was just like, we're not trying to be like Mario Kart. We're our own thing. We have our own fans. We'll be fine.
Exactly.
And I'm like, you know what? That's the kind of energy we need to have, especially to survive in an industry like this.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, Smitty, if you want to parsec the game, I'm going to get it on PC so we can do a co-op parsec and see if you like the game or not instead of the network test. I don't know if they're going to have another beta because we're pretty close to release.
Yeah, it comes out on the 25th.
This month?
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Damn.
4 days before my birthday.
I'll parsec that.
That would be. That would be sick to try out at least.
I'm buying the game because I like supporting my companies.
I'm waiting for a physical copy. That's what I'm waiting on the Switch too. Like I said, like I'm all about physical.
What? I respect it.
Yeah. So that's why. Unfortunately, they're going to be releasing their physicals until like January. Ooh. So yeah. So I was just like, okay. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to buy it.
Yeah, they might be working about how to get all that processed with all the tariffs and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. So that's the reason why I'm not doing it immediately. But no, I'm coming in. I'm going, and especially I need to find the reasons for for Switch 2 because it's really hard to buy physical games on that system. I don't know.
As long as you have the game before February, because y'all know for every Sega charity event that I do, we always play a Sonic racing game. It's a must.
There we go. All right. Well, that's good. Well, we'll see how this is going to go. I can't wait to probably mess around with this even more seriously when the game comes out, Pop. So, all right. So we'll close it off. Last topic is going to be Smitty. Smitty, what are you bringing to the table, my friend?
Yes, obviously, Marvel Rival Season 4. We got a little snippet, a little cinematic of the next two characters that we can look forward to. The first one being Angela, who is a Vanguardian, or not a Vanguardian, Asgardian.
Vanguardian.
I don't know why I thought she is a Vanguard.
Making
that is
words up.
I am over here making words up.
Vanguardian.
Asgardian.
Vanguardian Leviosa.
About to be my Discord name in the server.
Harry Potter. What? And then of course, there's Daredevil that'll be coming out. It looks like Angela's going to be the first one that's released. This comes out September 12th. Servers are going to go down around 2 a.m. I think it's going to be a couple of hours. They'll come back up. They've got all kinds of events and stuff like that. Obviously, all the new battle pass, the cosmetics, all that good stuff. But really, there's a couple of modes that they are either bringing back or that they are doing as well. Some different. Here it is. The four different game modes. A free fight based on quick match, but with no restrictions on duplicate heroes. So like open queue, conquest, annihilation, score points by defeating enemies, first to 50 wins, giant size, brain blast, which is a returning one. Basically the characters have big heads, and then clone rumble as well. So they showed off Angela's moveset. She is a Vanguard. She looks good. It looks like she almost has perpetual flight. Maybe a cooldown. We had talked about the other day, maybe a cooldown on, her being able to take off or something. She's got a nice stun move as well. She's got a spear for range. She's got axes for up close. She's got a shield as well. She definitely looks like she's going to be kind of DPS-y when it comes to tanking. So I'm just excited. I know that she's in the PTB right now, so if you have access to the beta build, you can go in and try her out now. But a lot to look forward to. Again, the story is going to progress too. I need to catch up on that stuff. I haven't really played here in the last couple of really the last season much at all, only a little bit. So
did you even play last season?
I did a little bit, but not a ton. There's so many other games, you know what I mean? I just never got around and people, I don't know, that last time I streamed it was very off-putting. It was very off-putting.
That definitely happens in this game.
It's definitely going to be a triple tank meta from what I've seen in the PTP.
Is that
and she's definitely
really
getting banned.
She's definitely gonna get banned. Yeah, like when because I got it. I'm in the PTP too, and she is fun to play. I will say this though, like she kind of reminds me of a weaker version of Reinhardt a little bit, but she's like a flying version of it at that too. But like but the fact that she can basically be a menace like in the skies, especially the fight against people who fly, is just it's nice. It feels good though. It's very nice to see that. But like now, if you're gonna expect her to be like a true traditional tank, don't expect that. she's
more of an off tank.
Yeah, I already told my friend I'm just gonna play Mantis and damage boost you, and you could just have a blast.
Yeah, essentially. I mean, Jesus, you're just diving right in, and you're just like having at it. I mean, it's just great. Like you know, or you could kidnap. Oh man, you could kidnap.
And then the team up with Thor is actually disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he gets to throw bolts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he could transport himself to the to the lands itself though too.
Yep. So if you hate dive, you're really gonna hate dive. Shout out to all the healers.
Yeah, no kidding.
It really sounds like people are gonna start getting violated this season.
Oh well, that's if we're going to be lucky enough to see them play in a meta, because you know she's definitely going to be banned. There's no way. I just can't see in myself that they're going to allow this.
They have to, because people are going to pick Thor and they're going to be a menace and just
like it's either going to be a Thor band or an Angela band. The odds are probably Angela's going to be banned more than Thor will be. But like because she's not very powerful per se for tank wise, but she's a gnat. That's what it is. It's like she will constantly be like, you know, you got to worry about her flying around, and then now you have to be looking up while you're doing it. But what I would love is the fact that no more of these free pop shots from Iron Man or freaking or Human Torch or any of that nonsense.
A vertical tank,
it's just like
let's go.
Nice.
Man, I just played the thing. I'm sorry, George Foreman, and I just played the rest out of them. You know, be Buster Douglas. You know what I mean? I punch him out this guy.
That's funny. I love how when you think it right, when you're the thing and you do it right, and you just knock these fools down on the ground.
You just knock them back over and over again. You can see them panicking.
Yeah, it's great. It's like
I have a follow-on question for y'all. It just came to me the past 5 minutes. Has there been a company that's had like as great a run of games as Marvel has in the past 7 years? Because we've had the Insomniac Spider-Man games, 3 of them. We've had Guardians of the Galaxy. We got Marvel Rivals. In the past 7 years.
It's kind of debate. Okay, so if you're talking about personally, it's. I mean, I don't know. That's a good question. Because Rivals, even though not Rivals, Guardians of the Galaxy wasn't successful relatively in the eyes of them.
That was so good though.
It was a great story. It was a great story, but and then it was like the gameplay was fun and stuff like that. But like I don't know what it was, but it just didn't click. But consistently, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's a good question.
Especially compared to the stuff back in the day. Like your Spider-Man Web of Shadows. Your Ultimate Spider-Man, Marvel Alliance.
Oh, those were so good though too. There was
Hulk, 2003. The first Hulk.
Never played that game.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
I mean, don't forget the Ultimate Alliances, and also you have Ultimate Alliance 3 that's coming out, and then Cosmic Invasion that's coming out very soon. But then I just think that it's hard to say because dude, back in the day there were so many Marvel IPs that were coming out that I just can't even imagine to say that they're cooking now. They're cooking now because it seems like they got their pace after their worst one, which was the Avengers.
To be fair, most of the ones growing up were all Spider-Man.
Yeah, but the Spider-Man ones were actually pretty good. Like Web of Shadows was great. Was a good one. Then you also had the cell shaded ones. Then you had Ultimate Alliance. Then the Ultimate Alliance 2, which are probably one of my favorites. Then you got just the one that I really think that people
X-Men Origins wasn't. It was okay. It wasn't too bad.
Was that the one with Wolverine? Because the Wolverine, the X-Men Origins Wolverine was just freaking amazing. It was great. That game is.
There's Wolverine that's coming out at some point in time too.
Yeah, that one.
That's what I'm saying. Their run from 2018 when Insomniac Spider-Man till now, it's just been banger after banger. I don't think they're gonna miss.
Yeah, they've been cooking. They've been cooking really well. So it's really cool. The
cinematic universe needs to catch up.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. You know what I loved yesterday when we were playing yesterday, Troll, was I don't know what you I don't even know if you even like remember saying it, but like you like this dude was getting a free shot, and then you were like, "Someone get this guy before he gets a movie." And I was like,
it was Blade. It was Blade.
I was like, that is so freaking hilarious.
I'm like, man. Like, dude can't even get a movie. He's getting kills in this game. Like,
yeah, it was hilarious. I was just like, that's hilarious. You know, hopefully if they're keeping like at least the gaming side is doing good, and the cinematic universe needs to. I don't even know what they need to do at this point.
It's crazy. I forgot about Cosmic Invasions.
Yet.
What'd you say? Wait, what'd you say, Troll?
I said I forgot Cosmic Invasions is coming on and the Wolverine game. That just adds on. Like
that's gonna be true.
Banger after banger after banger.
And it's two good companies. Lizard Cube is doing the Cosmic Invasions, and freaking Insomniac is doing Wolverine. The people who did Spider-Man, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we've had like 2 horrible and 1 mid Suicide Squad product the past 6 years.
I do
we
feel
got 2
bad,
movies in the game.
Yeah.
I feel like they didn't really want. I feel like that was completely out of their wheelhouse, and they didn't really want to do it. And like that game came off that way. Like I played a little bit of it just to play it, and like the stuff was there, but like obviously a game like that, it's all about the game loop. And if the game loop is born, then you don't have a game that's a live service game. It will die every time. And
they
their
put a lot
game
of
loop
marketing
was not
dollars
there.
around
A shit ton of marketing dollars. Absolutely.
That game was everywhere. You could not go anywhere without seeing.
And their logic was that they're making another one. They're trying to make another live service game.
There's no way.
DC is because their logic is saying that they don't need like out of all the losses that they're getting for these live service games that are coming in and then they're losing and they're dying, all they need is that one golden goose, and then all those losses are worth it. And I'm like, wow.
I don't know how many more name changes Warner Brothers can do. You know,
I that's a good question. I don't understand the logic either. I don't understand it either myself. But I'm just like, okay,
like here, just give me the money, dude, and like I will give you like 10% of what I can pay.
This is so ridiculous. I just don't know I don't understand it.
Dude. That's insane.
It is so weird that it's like it's just like, you remember what EA said about Dragon Age? Remember the one of the people said about Dragon Age that the game failed because it wasn't a live service. And I was like,
wait,
what kind of balls do you have to say something like that? It's like, you think it's going to be successful
to begin with?
Yeah, it's like, what? It's like, and then what's his name? The guy, the creator of Split Fiction and A Way Out and all that stuff.
He called Joseph Fares?
Yeah, that dude called him out about it. He's like, are you kidding me? Yeah, he was like, and he's publishing with EA Origins. And I was like, wow,
shenanigans, sir.
Yeah,
I'm calling shenanigans.
I don't know, man, but like, no, but you're right. It's a really good point that Marvel's been on their A game when it comes to the video game side. But like,
considering you guys probably don't even know this game exists. You know, there's a Thor game.
Yeah, I know the Thor game.
The 2011, so bad
on the
Fantastic
PlayStation.
4?
On the Fantastic Four game. Never played that one.
2005.
You're talking about the Michael B. Jordan one, or are you talking about the one before that? The movie.
The one before that. There was a Rise of Silver Surfer growing up.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
That was the time when they were.
I just unlocked so many memories because I feel like some of those games just were not good, and I just chose not to remember them.
But those were the ones that those were the niche, the obligatory movie spin-off versions of those games.
Yeah.
Like, remember when movies came out, then you had to make a video game for that said movie.
Had to.
So they don't do that anymore. But like,
there was a Captain America Super Soldier.
Yeah,
that was bad.
That was bad. There was a lot of crap. Don't get me wrong. There was a lot of crap. But the ones when they were like,
Smitty played the Iron Man game.
I didn't play the Iron Man game though. Did you play the Iron Man game?
When Tony Stark gets kidnapped.
No, I didn't.
To build a weapon. The moment I saw that, I said, just throw the whole game away. Tony Stark getting kidnapped.
That's hilarious. I remember there's only 2 video games that I like that was a movie adaptation that came. Well, one of them is kind of a half movie adaptation. One of them was definitely Spider-Man 2, the movie, the game, which was good. Beautiful. And the other one was Enter the Matrix.
Yes.
Yeah. So that one was like the only 2 video game movie spinoffs that I've always liked. All the other ones, utter crap. But you give a studio the free reins to make their own game, oh my god, it was good. I mean, like I said, Ultimate Alliance is one of my favorite like isometric multiplayer games, or X-Men Legends back in the day when the X-Men games were.
X-Men.
Yeah, such a great game series and stuff. It was so fun. You could play
1 or 2.
Well, I played 2, but I heard 1
Rise
was
of the
good.
Apocalypse. Yeah, I didn't play the first one either.
Yeah, so I played 2. 2 was really good, but like those games were so great. I bought the digital versions of them once they came out over here on the PS5. I still play it. I played. I play Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 occasionally with my friends because we just have a time of our lives playing it. It's great. Yeah.
Because I had to mention that because I'm like, I don't think people really talk about all the bangers Marvel been dropping game wise. Like,
they do.
You know, we crap on Warner Brothers Discovery. That's the name they're right now, right?
Yeah, they are Warner Brothers Discovery.
Okay, because I know they got. Yeah, they reorged a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like the video games, and then we got Tokon too. So like, and Rivals, it's like, man, Disney's just cashing the check. I ain't gonna lie.
They really are.
I think what's really working well with them is that they're choosing developers that know what they're doing. Like, let's be real, Tokon, they had to pick whose hands that would go in, and Arx's was the best option for a tag fighter.
Did you hear what happened with the initial build of the game?
No, what happened?
They literally presented it to them, and they said, "We want you to make an Arxis game. Don't make what you think we want. Just make your own game."
Yep.
And that's how we got what we got right now. I can only imagine what it was before. I think it was supposed to be a 2v2 regular tag fighter, and they were like, "Just go nuts. Just do you."
It's actually surprising for a Disney to say that. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean, now the real question is like, who are you going to approve to? Because who are they going to approve on their final roster? Hopefully, they don't do what they did with Marvel Cap Infinite. So, yeah, that was bad.
And then Rivals, they confirmed that they have the rights to any character they want to use. So
they actually have their process, like the stuff that they're doing now. They said that the changes for like, you know, they say, oh, we need vanguards, we need strategists and stuff. We won't see that until next year. Because of because they've already had it solidified on who was coming out every month.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Yeah, so that's what's going to be the downside. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, they weren't all bangers. I mean, Blade, I think just needs to be a little bit tweaked to be reasonable. But like Ultron, is a cop out for a strategist, in my opinion. But like, yeah, but like. But because I mean he really isn't. He's basically a damage dealer cosplaying as a healer.
You see, but I understand why they did it because think about it. If every strategist was like Luna Snow, then everybody would be the same. It'd be boring.
Well, we're not saying that he should be like Luna Snow, but I mean just like the fact that he had only one ability and that ability of heal is minuscule relatively, unless it's like dot healing. The way that the way it
support.
Is, it's a weird. It's but that's what I'm saying. It's like he's not really support. Like the only time that he's really truly support is when he's because you put it on a person and then after that you're on the front line until you do your ult where you can heal and you can attack at the same time. It's all I'm saying.
Yeah. He does get his ult pretty fast though.
He does. He's probably one of the fastest to get it.
Second, he gets it. Like trust me, I used to crap on Ultron players until you play with a good one that always has his ult.
Yeah, that's true. It's really annoying when that happens. You're right. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not saying he's a bad character. I'm just saying that he's not he's not a strategist. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like going against a squirrel girl. And you just see squirrels every 10 seconds. It's like,
oh man, I cannot wait till they nerf her though. Like they're nerfing her next season, and I do like.
Emma, I'm happy. Get her out of here.
Yeah, so nonsense. But anyways, but no, looking forward to the next season.
I'm pumped. Yeah.
Looking forward to it. I like tanking anyway, so I already have 3 lords as a tank. And I was working on Groot as my 4th one, but Angela looks like one that I would definitely spend some time to mess around with. My first flying character too, which I'm usually I'm tough on playing with flying characters, but I'm willing to learn it and see where this is going to go. Yeah, but anyways, but that's cool. But Troll, thank you so much for stopping by. I know we're probably going to see you bump in. We're going to bump in again somewhere at some conventions.
I'll be back again. Yeah, this was nice. This was cool. You know, it's nice seeing Smitty keep his mouth shut for once. You know?
Damn.
Shade throwing.
Yay.
Yeah, that's funny.
To be fair, you did deserve it for what happened earlier.
No, that's all right. Hey, I'm just glad you came on, brother. We appreciate it.
Yeah, and we're gonna be on Twitter.
Korean barbecue, and it was a blast.
Yes, that was a real fun time, definitely. And I mean, we're probably gonna see each. Well, I'm not going, but I know but Pop is. Smitty, are you going to TwitchCon?
I'm not this year.
Okay, so
I think we have a wedding to go to.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, okay. So just Pop's gonna be is gonna be there. So yeah, so. If we, I know, but well, like I said, I know you go all over the place, so we'll see you again. So, yeah. But folks, thank you for listening to episode number 277 of the CFG Gamecast. Thank you for being a part of the conversation as always. We will be back again next week with a whole new set of different kinds of topics and stuff. So if you did miss out on this episode, that is perfectly all right. We do release it on all podcast services, so there is absolutely no reason to miss out on our sexy voices. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Yes, guys, also be sure to go check out our website, conferencegeeks.com. So we're going to be releasing all of our PAX West content and reviews. Check out Smitty's review of the Xbox Victrix controller. It's going to be very fun, a very good one. So, can't even say it. Go to conferencegeeks.com to check out all the awesome content that we have. So, guys, once again, this is Davis, Pop, Smitty, Troll signing out. Y'all take it easy
and keep it tight.